Okay, for my part, I would like to explain you about fabrication. That we learn is steel metal fabrication. Fabrication is creation of steel metal structure by cutting, bending, and assembling. Usually, fabrication start with drawing engineering. Type of machine that we learn is shearing, bending, rolling, and drilling. Shearing is function to strip or remove unwanted material from material. Drilling is to cut hole into the metal or material. Rolling is to compress raw metal into thickness or more shape. And bending machine is to bending tool during linear or rotation move. This is the basic tool that we use during fabrication process. For the history of fabrication, it's the oldest elemental skill in manufacturing. It can find evidence in history around 8700 BC. In the Middle East. They found metal jewelry. In 5000 BC, America found coppers to be heated and hammered. For the example of product or company that using fabrication process during making the product is this. The material was compressed, shaped, and cutting until be a perfect shape or product.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amirul Uman bin Risham. I am from Group 2A. Matrix number B0921104005, and I will be presenting about welding and milling process. These are the types of welding: sheet metal arc welding, gas tungsten arc welding, flux core arc welding, and gas metal arc welding. We will be focusing on sheet metal arc welding, SMAW. What is sheet metal arc welding? Welding machine provides the electrical energy to make an arc between the flux-coated electrode and the workpiece. When the arc is formed, the temperature at the point of contact rises about 6000 Celsius. It makes a small pool of metal in workpiece and also melts the end of electrode into globules of molten metal which are forced across the arc and into a weld pool on the work. These are the welding tools and equipment: metal arc welding set, electrode, chipping hammer, pliers, leather hand glove, leather apron, and head shield. The history of SMAW welding. Sheet metal arc welding or manual metal arc welding was first invented in Russia in 1888. Development of coated electrode did not occur until the early 90s when the Joule process was invented in Sweden and the quasi-arc method was introduced in the UK. It is worth noting that coated electrodes were slow to be adopted because of their high cost. However, it was inevitable that as the demand for the sound waves grew, manual metal arc became synonymous with coated electrodes. And this is the example of company that use welding process, KBM marine fiber boats, and undersea service Sendaran Berhad. Next is milling. Most common form of machining, a material removal process which can create a variety of features on a part by cutting away the unwanted material. Milling is typically used to produce parts that are not exactly symmetric and have many features, such as holes, slots, pockets, and even three-dimensional surface contours. Parts that are fabricated completely through milling often include components that are used in limited quantities, perhaps for prototypes such as custom designer, fastener, or brake. Due to high tolerance and surface finish that milling can offer, it is ideal for adding precision features to a part whose basic shape has already been formed. Part of milling machine is head, motor, ram, spindle, column, table power feed, vertical positioning screw, spindle, table traverse crank handle, cross feed handle, knee, vertical knee, reverse crank, and base. These are the procedures: milling process, face milling process, squaring, side milling, drilling process, pocket milling, and chamfering milling. These are the company that use milling process: Kesuan Engineering Malaysia, Sdn Bhd. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Bmmv from Group 2A, magic number B0921100294. Today I would like to presenting about lathe manufacturing process. What is lathe? A lathe is a machine tool that rotates a workpiece about an axis of rotation to perform various operations such as cutting, sanding, milling, drilling, deformation, facing, and turning, with tools that are applied to the workpiece to create an object with symmetry about that axis. How does a lathe work? A lathe is a machining tool that is used primarily for shaping metal or wood. It works by rotating the workpiece around a stationary cutting tool. The main use is to remove unwanted parts of the material, leaving behind a nicely shaped workpiece. Part of lathe machine, which is headstock, spindle, chuck, tool post, compound rest, cross light, tailstock, hand wheel, guard waist, bed, feed rod, leg, saddle, carriage, and chip pen. Type of lathes. Following are different type of lathe machine, which is center lathe or engine lathe, speed lathe, capstan and turret lathe, tool room lathe, bench lathe, automatic lathe, special lathe, and CNC lathe machine. Lathe operation. Lathe operation, which is facing, taper turning, contour turning, forming, chamfering, parting off, threading, boring, drilling, and knurling. Type of lathe cutting tools, which is parting tool, turning tool, right hand turning tool, left hand turning tool, radius turning form tool, thread cutting tool, and chamfering tool. Company that use lathe process, which is PMT Machine Tool Sdn Bhd and TC Marine Sdn Bhd. And thank you for giving me the opportunity for this presentation.